But the reality is that not everyone has benefited from humanity's achievements.
Hello viewers, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing my videos. Today's video is about the Dubai Expo 2020.
Expo 2020.
A few things to note. One, it is not called the UAE Expo, it's called the Dubai Expo. Yet Dubai is the city in United Arab Emirates. It's not even a capital city, but the name is Dubai Expo 2020.
We're creating an immersive environment. Even the most simplest interactions are going to be incredibly satisfying.
2.
The time is now.
We want to be able to invite everyone from across the globe to Expo 2020.
It is 2020. Reason? Originally it was supposed to happen in 2020 October. However, due to the pandemic, the Expo was postponed to 2021, but the name remained as Dubai Expo 2020. I'm going to share with you a video from the organizers that gives you details and it explains why the Expo, what is it about, and all the details of what's going to happen between October 1st, 2021 and March 31st, 2022.
Visitors will experience how individual actions can be a force for change.
The pavilions, the exhibitions, and all the details about what you should expect if you plan to visit Dubai and be part of the Expo 2020.
Every visitor is an agent of change when given the opportunity.
Which is why Expo 2020 Dubai is such an important moment for all of us.
We hope that Expo 2020 Dubai will set an example.
So, watch the video to the end, like it, share it, and if you haven't subscribed and watching for the first time, please do subscribe. Thank you. Let's enjoy this.
We are the heirs to generations of human progress, but the reality is that not everyone has benefited from humanity's achievements.
We've come really far in the last few decades. We've accomplished things far beyond our wildest imagination, but there's still so much more we can do. So in 2015, the world put a plan in place to make sure that individuals and communities everywhere thrive, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
The good news is we all have a role to play. All over the world, people are doing incredible things on the ground. They're rising up in their communities and are finding ways to solve problems, combined old and new technologies, and are innovating in every sense of the word. But in isolation, this isn't enough, which is why Expo 2020 Dubai is such an important moment for all of us.
We want to be able to invite everyone from across the globe to Expo 2020, where we hope that through Expo, we create a platform of knowledge and understanding that makes us more self-aware about the role that we can play in our society and in our planet, almost triggering a new level of consciousness in all who visit.
At Expo 2020, we want to give the message that every visitor is an agent of change when given the opportunity.
The time is now for us to take action.
In our flagship Opportunity Pavilion, visitors will experience how individual actions can be a force for change, making real strides towards solving these issues. The actual experience that the visitor is going to go through will be about the role that the individual plays in impacting global change, that small actions have big impact.
We're talking about active storytelling here rather than lean back passive storytelling. So we're bringing in a few game mechanics that help players work together and work on their own to experience the content firsthand.
One of the key inspirations lay with the idea of a ribbon-like canopy, which is actually a woven canopy. And that's emblematic or symptomatic of the individual in society, the community coming together as a series of individual filaments.
We're creating an immersive environment. Even the most simplest interactions are going to be incredibly satisfying because you see your choice rendered on a large scale.
Towards the end of that journey, people emerge out into a major crescendo space, which is very much about both celebrating the individual but also about capturing people's memories and creating this call to action.
you will experience your impact, your inaction or your action, the action you took or the inaction you took. And that will lead directly to knowing how a visitor has contributed or not contributed to solving world issues.
We hope that Expo 2020 Dubai will set an example of what can be accomplished when we create meaningful connections and work together to ensure an enduring legacy.